I'm Castor Laurence B.
I am Wendelle A. Consulta.
I am Syvil Gayle Daaca.
I am Crizza Dagale.
I am Janelle del Rosario.
I am Celine Dellava.
I am Karylle Ann Derit.
I am Aira Dolontap.
Who is Martin Heidegger? Sino ba siya? He is a German philosopher na pinanganak noong 1889 at namatay noong 1976. He influenced the development of the contemporary European philosophy at he contributed to the hermeneutics, phenomenology, at existentialism. Existentialism. It is under a philosophy which may concern the existence of an individual governed by the norms of authenticity. Ang mga tao raw ay pinanganak na walang destiny. Kumbaga, yung magiging decision mo sa buhay or magiging action mo ay yung magdidikta sa'yo kung ano kahihinatnan ng destiny mo pagdating ng future. And existentialism also believes that God doesn't exist. That's why lahat ng nangyayari sa buhay mo, ito ay naaayon sa desisyon mo. Existence precedes the essence ay ng punto ng existentialism.
According to Heidegger, the instrumental definition of technology encourages us to view technology from different periods of time as not having fundamental differences. Martin explained the two widely embraced definition of technology. The instrumental definition is technology is a means to an end. It is not an end in itself. It is the means to an end. Halimbawa, survey, di ba? Kapag ginawa natin yon manually, mahabang proseso. Like, kukunin pa natin yung pangalan, age, sex, and everything. Pero, kapag hinayaan natin yung machine or yung system na gawin yun, diba? Makakatipid tayo sa oras. It can be done more quickly, more accurately, and more cost-effectively. That's the means to an end. Technology is an instrument aimed at getting things done. So second, anthropological definition is technology is a human activity. To achieve an end and to produce and use a means to an end is by itself a human activity. Like what I've said earlier, diba? Yung example ko. The production or innovation of technological equipment, tools and machines, the product and innovations, and the purpose and functions, they serve as what define technology.
Four ways that lead for something to exist or to be cause, and that is Aristotle's four causes.
The Aristotle's four causes is material cause, formal cause, efficient cause, and final cause. The first is material cause. Material cause is what literally it is made of. Example is the wooden table. Wooden table is made out of wood. Second is the formal cause. The formal cause is the form or shape that gives the object its image. Example is this pigs. It is round, so its formal cause is circle. The third is the final cause. Final cause is the purpose of the object. Kung anong purpose niya, bakit siya ginawa. The example is the chalice. Chalice is to be used by the Holy Communion as a vessel for the wine that represents the blood of the Christ. Nilalagyan mo ng wine that represents the blood of the Christ. The last is the efficient cause. The efficient cause is the agent or someone that kung sino yung gumawa ng object na yun. For example, the silver chalice. Who does the efficient cause of the silver chalice? It is the silversmith. Ayun yung gumawa ng silver chalice.
The bringing forth of something is termed as poesis, that is characterized by external cause. It is bringing forth of something concealed and concealment. The silver chalice was brought forth by the silver, by its form, for its purpose by the silversmith. The external factors have caused the silver chalice to be brought forth.
So, Heidegger's technology as a way of revealing. Para kay Martin Heidegger, ang technology is nag-act as something na nag-reveal ng something na parang nag-udyok sa atin na i-unconceal pa kung ano man yung bagay na yun. So, for example, we discover things. Then, technology is urging us to unconceal more about those things para mas malaman pa natin yung mga bagay-bagay. So, Martin Heidegger talks about that technology brings out things into concealment or conceal the unconcealed. So, to further illustrate this, he gives some examples through contrasting ancient and modern technology. The ancient windmill and the modern windmill today. So, yung sa mga ancient windmill napapagana sila through air. Pero yung nagagamit lang ng mga tao noon is yung immediate energy na nagagawa nila. Unlike in the modern windmills na nagagamit natin yung immediate energy and at the same time nakakapag-store din ng energy yung mga windmills na yun. So, another example is yung mga pagtatanim dati. Planting before, yung mga tao, nagpa-plant lang, pero yun na yun. Wala na sila nagagawa. Unlike this time na may mga alam na tayong mga process na pwede natin mag-store ng foods properly para hindi yun masira.
The mode of revealing in modern technology. Martin Heidegger explained that the mode of revealing does and never stops and continues to be seen in modern technology. In order to get our demand from nature, we must challenge it. Challenging nature has a result of unlock and expose. Example is that the hydroelectric plant upon the Rhine River, where because of this kind of technology, nature has been challenged in a way that the plant has been producing hydraulic pressure and nature has now produced energy called electricity that has been concealed. Apparently, now it has electricity and it requires to be revealed with the use of modern technology. Because of that, we got something from nature that will be used by human. Another result of challenging or getting demand from nature is we can now stockpiles for future use. It shows that the hydroelectric plant produced sufficient electricity that people needed and now it can be used in the future when they need electricity. The reason for the stockpiles of electricity is because it produced enough and the incoming electricity will be saved for the future use. In this topic, it seems that it emphasizes on challenging nature to be able to get more. To sum it whole, the energy was produced will be transformed into electricity. The electricity will be stored up for the future use and distribution. What is distributed can be developed or the process will repeat for a long time.
As revealing continues to take place, man allows himself to be an agent in this process. However, according to Heidegger, this is not mere human doing. What shows the real essence of modern technology is Gestalt, or simply inframing by Martin Heidegger. Inframing is basically putting in order whatever it is presented to a man who sets upon the unconcealed. Simply put, it is how a man looks at any object and sees how it can be used to his advantage. This is because the world has no meaning except on how we humans see and represent it. As humans, it is believed that our never-ending project in this world is to use anything in our path and transform it into something useful for us. One practical example of how inframing works is through using the term into its literal meaning. When we picture a scenery like a farm, we see it as a whole. But when we put a frame into that picture, something in the whole view gets cut out and we only see what's within that frame. This is the reason why Martin Heidegger believes that reality is unattainable for human beings. Because once we try to understand something, we see it through our eyes, in our reality, and not in its raw form anymore.
The danger of the non-stop revealing. Here lies the danger that Heidegger talked about. Revealing opens up a relationship between a man and the world, but an opening up of something means closing down of something, which means as something is revealed, another is concealed. An example given by Heidegger on this: the rise of a cause and effect understanding of reality closes off an understanding of God as something mysterious and holy. God is reduced to the God of the philosophers. Freedom is continually blocked by this process of destiny of revealing, which obscures the real. This is danger. It is danger because when the real is concealed, it may be misinterpreted. When something is unconcealed, it no longer concerns us as an object, but rather as standing reserve. And man in the midst of objectlessness is nothing but the orderer of the standing reserve. When the object is lost to the standing reserve, we ourselves become standing reserve
and we see everything as a construct, seeing not objects everywhere but the illusion and delusion of encountering ourselves everywhere. And framing blocks the truth, and destiny compels us to create order out of nature, which we believe is the truth. This is the danger, not of technology, which itself cannot be dangerous, but rather of the destiny of revealing itself.
The society in the face of science and technology. With the fast-moving advances in science and technology, people never run out of options for upgraded versions of technology, which makes people switch easily, making them not contented on what they currently have because of wanting to go with the trend as being dictated by social media. With the increasing use of technology, lesser personal interactions is added to this pandemic COVID-19, which only worsened the situation. Although it has a good advantages, but we have to realize that they are far more important things to do than being updated to the current technology. We don't need the most updated cell phone. What is important is our phone can call and send messages to our loved ones, that we are still able to connect to reach out to each other. Technology advancement has intended to improve human lives, interactions, transactions, to be able to do more, reach out wider, and be more productive. Let us not be slave of technology. Let us instead use technology to have a better social life. What we have materially doesn't define who we are or what our status in life. Let us always remember that these are only material things, and nothing can make us really happy and contented than our personal relationship with our loved ones. Material things fades off and easily be replaced, but our relationship with ourselves, loved ones, is always precious and important.